Cheers, I do, Buckaroo. And how the heck are you? My wife was talking smack about me as I hit the start button, so I hit start button so she can keep talking. Anyway, I digress. Anyway, Tom, you'd be in less trouble if you learned how to not talk. I know, I just can't help it. Anyway, India Pale Ale. Big punch of citrus, melon, and pine notes from Citra and Centennial hops. 6.5%. They don't list IBUs, but hell, does it really matter? Gringo's India Pale. This has become their flagship IPA. Deep golden. It's not a hazy per se, but it's not exactly see-through either. Citrus, melon, yeah, you really do feel a lot of citrus and melon notes. Melon specific, I'm going to say on the nose anyway, I'm going to say a combination of honeydew and cantaloupe, emphasis on the honeydew. Because you got that slight tartness of a honeydew, if that makes sense to you. Feel like I'm getting some floral notes as well. I don't know if you can hear the music or not. I've got some Legs Diamond playing in the background, some old school metal. I'm an old school guy, man. I'm an old man. Anyway, I digress. Trouble, yeah, trouble. Legs Diamond trouble here on Beer Whisper Radio. Anyway, cheers, y'all. So I mentioned on the Walnut Street Wheat video, so they haven't been open for a little bit now, but they opened today only from 2 to 4 just for curbside pickup. You had to have your order in by the end of Thursday, so I put my order in, and they had what they call a brewer's pack. It came with a 6-pack of the Green Ghost here, a mystery 6-pack of one of their flagship beers. In this case, I got the Walnut Street Wheat, as you all know by now. You got 2 of their pub-only beers in crowlers. I ended up with the Oscura and the Grapefruit IPA. I was hoping to get the Grapefruit IPA, so I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the Oscura too. But they just came out with a Japanese style lager, so I was just curious about that, because it uses rye, somewhere along the lines of a Sapporo, I'm guessing. But anyway, I'm okay with getting the Oscura. I've had it once before, but it's a nice Mexican-style dark lager. Think Negro Modelo, but better. And then for the $30, you got the 2 6-packs, the Duke Growlers, and a 4-pack, a 12-ounce 4-pack of their specialty versions of their Mudhouse Stout. 2 of the cold brew and 2 of the mochaccino, I believe. I can't remember, mochaccino or cappuccino. Who can remember now, right? So for $30, that's not a bad deal. And I haven't done I've done a video for the Ghost, but it's been quite a while since I've talked about this beer, so I figured we will, kind of wax poetic for just a little bit. So we talked about some of the mellow notes. The citrus, I'm going to take another drink and I'll go over that again. The citrus comes to the forefront. And for me, it comes in the form of tangerine and grapefruit, but almost sweetened versions of it. It's like dehydrated or dried, sweetened, a grapefruit and orange or tangerine. I feel like you're going to find some stone fruit in the middle, somewhere between peach and apricot. And the melon, see, the melon is really right there on the nose. But on the drink, for me, I get the melon closer to the finish. For me, you get the citrus, the stone fruit, and then that melon comes back into play. And I mentioned the honeydew, mentioned the nose. I got more honeydew than cantaloupe. And for me, the drink, anyway, is the opposite. I get a lot of cantaloupe right near the finish. Then it dries and cleans right up in the most beautiful way. In the most beautiful. It's spectacular, man. I'm wearing my Springfield Brewing Company Mug Club shirt. I really miss my mug. I hadn't been able to go there in a while. When I went to pick up, she waves in the background, "Be a whisper." She said she told my mug I miss her. I said, "Give her a hug for me, will you?" Anyway, yeah, they treat me great up there. There's some great folks at Springfield Brewing Company. I do miss. In many cases, my work day, I'm off early afternoon while happy hour is still in effect. So on days that I'm not driving, my wife has the car and she's picking me up. I'll tell her to pick me up an hour later and pick me up at Springfield Brewing Company. I can go down there and have 2 beers with my mug. And that says where I work is it probably should be a 5-minute walk, but it's closer to a 10-minute walk from my old fat ass. But I do like being up there. I do like having a mug there. I do miss her though. I miss you, baby. Anyway, I do want to thank the guys and girls, everybody, women, men there, everybody at Springfield Brewing Company, because like I said, they always treat me well. Anytime I go in there or when I run into them at festivals, they always give me a shout out. So thanks, folks. The Green Ghost is a wonderful IPA. Again, it's one of those IPAs, right? It doesn't really fit any specific category. It doesn't fit a West Coast per se. It doesn't fit a hazy per se, or even what's known around here as a Midwest Coast. It's sort of somewhere in between all of those styles. It has kind of elements of all of them. It's probably swings more towards the West Coast, but bigger melon notes. It's just a nice, for me, it's a great spring summer IPA. And some Studebaker John and the Hawks in the background, if you can hear it. Fire down below. I love me some Studebaker John, I got to tell you. Anyway, it's Friday afternoon as I do this video. I just picked this up a little bit ago and got some stuff done. Decided to come out here and have a beer. Got a visit from friend Joe Zuka, brewer and owner at Hungry Hollow Brewing. So I got some beer from him. So I'm set for local for this weekend. Last weekend it was about Show Me Brewing and Tie and Timber. This weekend it'll be all about Springfield Brewing and Hungry Hollow. So anyway, cheers. But any of my local friends that haven't had this really is one you need to try. For my friends from out of town, yes, it is worth a look. I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, Beer Evangelist, prolific beer drinker, pervert man. All around good guy. Cheers, y'all.